Oh my gosh. Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be exposing my Tinder. I did say that I'm going to do some non-makeup related videos, so this is just one of them. Hold on, I need a drink. Well, this video I went to KFC and it was so good. I needed that today. So yes, I am back with another Tinder related video. I've only ever done one of these in the past, and the last time I ended up doing one of these, my friend ended up going like viral on the internet. Like, when I say viral, I mean we would be on a night out in like a club somewhere and people would literally come up to her and be like, oh my gosh, you're the Tinder girl. It literally lasted for about a month and then I think it's piped down a little bit. If you want to see that video, I will leave it up in the cards up here or in the description bar below. This time I'm not going to be exposing my best friend's Tinder, I'm going to be exposing my own Tinder. Now, I hate Tinder with a passion. I was on there like 3 years ago now and I hated it. Call that the rock bottom time of my life. If you are new to this channel, then make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure you do also tap the bell down below so you are notified every time I post a new video. My social media links, etc. will also be in the description bar below. And without further ado, I am going to embarrass myself and read my Tinder messages. Sit back, have a Pepsi Max and have a laugh. That was a good Tinder advert. This is not sponsored by KFC or Pepsi Max. Maximum taste, no sugar. I'm going to open the Tinder app now. Just gonna go to my profile, basically show you what my bio is and how I introduce myself and what I think of myself, basically. I do have 3 pictures on there. The first one is me on a night out. The second one is just a selfie, standard selfie. And the third one is a standard drunken club picture with my best friend, who I made go viral. So yeah, she ended up being back on Tinder without knowing she was back on Tinder. But anyway, them 3 are on there. It says Becca 19 because I am 19. Now I look 16, but I promise I'm 19. And my bio is... I thought, well, what am I going to introduce myself as? Because like, I'm a nothingness sort of person, so I've just put, I'm funny as fuck and I can kind of cook. And I realised like 2 hours later that it actually rhymed, and I was like, bring back memories. I've put my anthem as That's Not Me by Skepta. If you watch my other video, you'll know that I put my friend's anthem as That's Not Me by Skepta, so I thought, hey, why not? Actually, no one's picked up on it this time, which I'm kind of sad about because I did want to have a little chat about That's Not Me by Skepta. Ryan asks, his off conversation was pretty short-lived with Ryan, to be honest. I think he'd basically had enough of me and like probably like read my bio and was like, who is this psycho? Ryan messages me and says, hey you, with a kiss. Like we know each other, you know, that kind of casual, hey you, hey you. Up to anything wild this week? I've never ever been asked that question before. Me being me replied, always, but I replied without the kiss. I'm sorry, Ryan. Yeah, always up to something wild. And then next we have Dan the man. Do just want to say that I have a lot of messages of lads asking me what I can cook. The whole point of me saying I can kind of cook is basically like putting it out there that I can kind of cook, but really I can only kind of cook like cheese on toast. So Dan says, what's the best thing you can kind of cook? And I said, depends what you want. Thought I'd just get that out there, you know, hoping he'd say like chips and gravy or something with eyes, and he said pancakes. Out of everything you could ask me if I cooked, you asked me if I cook pancakes? Really? Pancakes? And then I was like, I don't trust myself with a pan, because I genuinely don't trust myself with a pan. He was like, haha, why? And then I thought, I'm not having this conversation about why I can't use a pan and about how I really can't cook. So basically I just ignored him. So Dan, I'm really sorry, but you were definitely not the man. And then we have Callum. I remember having quite a good conversation with Callum, not gonna lie. Callum was a good one on my Tinder experience. Callum popped up and said, hey. Now, if anything gets on my nerves, it is just popping up and saying, hey. Give me something interesting to talk about. Like, I don't know. Tell me why the earth is round or why flipping Donald Trump is in power or something. I don't know. And I replied, nay, being the little like practical joker that I am. I said, is that the most original answer you can come up with? And he said, you can think of anything more relevant. And at this point, I was a bit fuming. So, me being me, don't turn this round on me. Like, and he said, well, at least I tried. And I put not good enough, because it's just not. Like, I'm not being funny. If you're gonna reply something a little bit more interesting than hey. And then he said, you had my life, don't know how to respond. Oh, what? Said hey, you said nay, and mugged me off. So because he said mugs me off, I did like insert a little gif here for a cup of tea, and he put harsh, but I love it. Thank you. Flirting skills from me, A+. This is why I'm single. And then Ben, we have Ben. Comes up to me and he says, well, howdy, and he does like a gif of like howdy with like this white thing. Now this creeped me out because I did not know what this gif was. Where did this come from? I said, that's disturbing. I was not having this gif that I didn't understand what was going on with. Is that a dog? That ain't a dog. So he put, what is it then? ... And I thought, anything but not a fucking dog, mate. So we have James. I can't even remember this conversation. He was another one that thought he'd be like funny and like talk to me about like my cooking skills or whatever. James, being the jokester that he is, pops up to me and says, I can kind of cook too. Does cooking bacon in the microwave count? I guess so. And I reply, you can cook my heart. I personally don't understand why I'm single when I have those kind of flirting skills. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the long conversation. Oh, we have Ryan, and I feel like Ryan is one of those Tinder people that I'll always hold in my heart and I will always remember. The first time in my life I got asked on a shopping trip to Primark afterwards, get a McFlurry. Well, I'm a uni student with a loan, so where are we going? Primark? Now, don't know about you, but I'd be buzzing if I got asked out on a date shopping in Primark. Like, I would be putting that shit in my basket as soon as possible and coming home and hauling that crap. Be a McFlurry after, and you know what? The whole you deserve to be treated well over my head. As soon as he mentions a McFlurry, and I was straight in there. So I replied, I'm marking a McFlurry, you're making me blush. This guy knows me. When are we getting married and having babies? I was on to the important questions here, and I asked, it depends what type of McFlurry, because I ain't settling for a crappy McFlurry. Everyone knows me. I think you may guess which McFlurry I'll want. We talked for a little bit, and he said that he wants a crunchy if there's not a good special on. What crap. I said it's all about the Oreo, because it is. Apparently I went down in his estimation, just crashed and burned from there. So can't have someone that doesn't accept my for Oreos. Chris pops up with a gif, basically someone like cheering with a glass of alcohol in their hands, and like, if you know me, like, I said it depends what's in that glass, because it does, you know. He says vodka martini with he says vodka martini with a twist of lime. This is really pushing out the boat there, isn't he? And then he said, what would be in yours? And I said anything, because let's be real here, if anyone knows me, I'd literally have anything. I'd have Sambuca, vodka, Malibu, vodka. Go hard or go home. That's my motto. Like, if you're gonna drink, you're gonna go hard or go home. I need these people who could be my potential new partner to know what I'm like and to support my attitude towards good alcohol. I think I'm still recovering from my weekend hangover, and at this point I just wasn't interested. I just thought, if it's Tuesday and you're still recovering from your weekend hangover, then you're just not someone I need in my life, really, are you? Weaklings, that's what they are. Weaklings. Then we've got Jack. Oh, Jack. Funny as fuck and can cook. There's only one more thing that should rhyme with that. The tongue out face and the winky face. And my reply was, there's always one. There is though, isn't there? And he said, aha, yes there is. There is that one special one who's different from the rest, or shall I say the best. And we've got another Jack, you know, because I move on quite quickly. And he said, what do you cook? Chips and gravy will do. What's your Snapchat kiss? Obviously, boy, bye. And we've got Matty. I know who he is, so we had quite a long conversation. Basically, he has a thing where he wears turtlenecks, and I saw him on a night out and I asked him to like return the turtleneck that he was wearing. I was really drunk at the time, to be fair. I'm not that horrible all the time. So I matched him to see if he'd return this turtleneck. The response was outstanding. Never realised that we matched, but anyway, he messaged me and he said, are you the one with the amazing turtleneck in Lloyd's? He remembers me. Chloe, this is not the time. I replied, haha, was gonna message you and ask if you've returned your turtleneck yet. Seriously though, did you get a refund? Like, changed his view on fashion after meeting me, and I basically just gave him fashion advice. That was basically the whole conversation. So kind of just put out there and was like, just have a plain top, but it's all about the jacket you style it on top with. Trust me, you'll be pulling before you know it. Jay pops up and says hi. Ethan? He said, can you cook carbonara? Do I look like I can cook carbonara? Would you look at me and think, ah, she can well cook carbonara, eh? Keep going on crap at cooking. I'm not gonna lie. If you want me to make you a romantic meal, you're having cheese on toast, mate, because it's not happening. Then we've got Sean. We're having a conversation. I was being like sassy as I am. Asked me on a date. It was one of those moments where I was like, crap, what have I done here? He asked me if I've thought about the date, and I said, honestly, no. I'll insert some of the pictures of like some of the best conversation bits that we had. And the last messages that I got, like, look at this. It was like, bye. So he put, don't go. Hi Becca, I Becca, come back. I remember BBM. Ping, 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 ping. Message me when you get up, you crank. I was only joking, night gorge. And then he messages me the next day and says, you still not speaking to me? No, I'm not, mate, I'm sorry. Felt so bad, but I'm just not in a position to be dating anyone. Got Reese, who pops up to me and says Rebecca. Now, first off, who do you think you are calling me Rebecca? Like, I don't know who that is. If anyone knows me, you'll know that more than anything in this world, I hate being called 1 Rebecca and 2 Becky. Call me Becca, call me Bex. He said he likes pasta, and I put, I can't cook that, to be honest. Genuinely, I can't cook pasta. I did sweet corn for the first time the other day though. I'm just gonna put that one out there. I was proper proud of myself. He hit me with the classic line, you know, the line that's classic. You come in go-karting? I was stressing. And I put, yeah, BRB, let me get my car. I thought he was joking. Said you don't have to own one, you teapot. Which was a big golden teapot. And he said, I just offered you on a date. Then he messaged me back, and then the next day got double messaged by him, and he said, come back to me, baby. This is why lads physically scare me on Tinder. And we've got Ryan. Ryan sent me a couple of like heart thingy emojis and was like, hello, how are we? And I was like, shit, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. My life's a mess. Like, I have no prospects and no one that loves me, and I'm single, and it looks like I'm gonna die that way. So anyway, Ryan, being the lovely guy that he is, replies, why you shit, love? And then I said, my life is a mess, with a kiss. I hate everything. Then he said, why is that? Do tell, I'm sure it isn't that bad, mate. Do you want to try and be me for the day? Replies the next day, bless him. He says, yeah, all right, love. Feel dead bad. He obviously did care. I was having a mental breakdown, but we've got Harry, and Harry pops up to me and he says, you can cook, what kind of food we talking here? Now, unfortunately, I haven't replied to Harry because Harry messaged me literally just before I sat down to film this video. So Harry, if you're watching this, got the old square potatoes, kind of cooked gravy, cheese on toast, ham sandwiches, sweet corn, and warm up a pizza and make sausages. Actually no, warm up sausages. So there we go. If you ever want to hit me up for a date, I'll leave my number in the description bar below if anyone wants to hit me up for a cooking session. A Tinder and cook. With Becca featuring my Tinder date. Like, I could just see that now. I am gonna make that happen. So that was basically all my Tinder messages. Asking lads to see if their best friend was single, to talking about my amazing cooking skills, to badly flirting. Enough. As we speak, I'm gonna delete that app now. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm gonna say goodbye to my 68 matches. When did that happen? I thought I was being proper picky on this app, but obviously not. I am such a womanizer. 68 bloody match. Tinder is not for me. I am just gonna have to stay single in my own little world. But anyway, I really hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a big massive thumbs up, and also feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure you do tap the bell down below so you are notified every single time I post a new video. I do also have a vlogging channel, so if you want to subscribe to that, I will also leave that in the description bar below, as will be all my social media links. Hopefully I will see you on my next video. Bye.